I want to start by expressing my deepest appreciation to you for giving your time to read this deeply personal account. It means a lot that you're willing to walk with me through a memory that altered the course of my life forever. I share this not just as a story of loss, but also as a reminder to listen closely to that quiet voice inside that often sees truths our minds try to ignore. It happened on what began as an ordinary Saturday evening. My wife, Emily, told me she was going out to celebrate a friend's birthday. It sounded like a simple gathering, nothing out of the ordinary. Yet, the moment she mentioned it, something inside me stirred uneasily. Her tone didn't sit right with me, though I couldn't explain why. I tried to dismiss the feeling, but the unease clung to me like a weight on my chest. Eventually, I gave in to that instinct and decided to follow her. That one decision revealed a truth so devastating. Its echo still lingers in me today. Emily and I have been married for 5 years, building a life side by side. Through joys and struggles, I had never doubted her loyalty. But that night, my intuition wouldn't let me rest. She said she might be home late, but as the hours dragged on, my suspicion only grew heavier. I took my car and trailed behind hers, keeping far enough back so she wouldn't notice. I didn't know exactly what I expected to uncover, but I never could have braced myself for the reality waiting at the end of the drive. Her car stopped at a small house at the edge of town, its windows softly lit from within. For a moment, I tried to convince myself it was just a harmless gathering. But when I saw her slip to the front door, the knot in my stomach pulled tighter. I circled quietly around the back and peered through a window. At first glance, it seemed innocent enough. People laughing, chatting, music in the background. But then I saw him, Mark, her old high school friend, the one she had always brushed off as nothing more than platonic. They stood too close. Their laughter carried a tone that wasn't casual. And when their arms brushed against each other, my heart dropped. I froze, hidden behind a tree, watching as the unthinkable unfolded. Mark leaned close, whispered into her ear, and Emily smiled back at him in a way that left no doubt. A moment later, their lips touched. That single kiss was enough to collapse everything I thought I knew. The woman I trusted most, the partner I built my world around, was betraying me in the most intimate way possible. Still, I needed to be certain. I pushed through the back door, the sounds of the party masking my steps, until I reached the living room. And there it was, undeniable. Emily and Mark sat tangled together on the sofa, lost in a kiss, oblivious to me standing at the doorway. My knees nearly gave out beneath me. My voice caught in my throat. I wanted to scream, to demand an explanation, but instead, I turned and fled before they could see me. Back home, I sat in silence, staring at the walls around me that suddenly felt foreign and cold. Everything we had built seemed hollow, like a beautiful lie I had been living in unknowingly. The next morning, I confronted her. The moment she saw my face, the guilt washed over hers. She confessed to everything. The affair, the lies, the night she claimed to be with friends while I sat at home waiting for her. The truth was out, but it didn't bring me peace. It only deepened the wound. That night marked a turning point in my life. It wasn't just about the cheating. It was a realization that someone I had loved so completely could hide such betrayal behind a mask of normalcy. In the days that followed, I made the painful choice to leave her. It broke me, but staying would destroy me even more. I'm not sharing this to seek sympathy. I share it because I hope it serves as a warning. Trust is fragile. Once it shatters, it rarely returns to what it was. Betrayal doesn't just end relationships. It leaves scars that follow you long after. So, to anyone reading this, trust that inner voice when it speaks. Don't silence it. No matter how hard the truth may be, you deserve honesty. Your heart deserves nothing less.